Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Relative under the watch. This time I will to take the explanation about the future of the human that should be carried on by the human onwards also. You all know this what this time is already hit by the disasters, the war by the humans, that they are feeling the truth onwards. And the others feeling the truth and they feel must to kill the others, whereas they are maintained our enemies. So I will give explanations about the victory of the future, the human. The first, any war that will or maintains have of the truth must show very trust and fight if Allah are the gods, are the creators, this needed until the human too. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are our gods to grant a favor to human words. That is the holy word. So, by the holy word, any human to be knowing about the separate the creators that create by the God. And the word to be to know that there from the one man that is a prophet Adam. So very much histories that do not about our prophet Father Adam and Mother Eva. Then born much prophet from their hereditary, Prophet Noah, Prophet Abraham, until Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So in this world, just one's family, not the altar from the human being and world. Although in the world to grow many state countries, organizations, etc. But all the field of states, countries and organizations are the humans from Father Adams and Mother Eva. Then the Holy Word says that human beings are fell to the earth, accompanied by the devils, demons, that the temptation for human and their purpose are to take the human to the hell to be their companies, their families, their friends in hell that's full of misery. So, for the victory on the mind, on the words, please everybody see yourself, see the origins themselves. With the Holy Words, you will know. Follow the victory that seconds. Please everybody to view or to see the phenomena of Islamic. In the teachers of Islamic, Prophet Adam have the hereditarians, Prophet Noah, Prophet Abraham, till Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and not forget the Prophet Aisha, or the human being to maintain Jesus Christ. In these investigations, I will to give explanation about the magic power of prophet and the human that follow the prophet. Their magic power, because in every second, in every minute, every hours, every day, every year, every month, a human of religion must dealing the enemy that's dangerous in the life. The enemy that's first is the demons that unseen. Then the amount of demons billions from themselves. Then enemy the second is the human atheists or unfaithful. Then enemy the third are the hypocrites. One person to be dealing for enemy that's very dangerous. But until this time, they are the human of religion still victory. The man, the human religion still to worship to God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or to God in any religion that a vision from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Example, the religion from Torah, from the Bible, from the Psalm or Zabur, the Quranic, and the other religion that are the input of men from any holy books from God. Example, Buddhism, Hindus, etc. So they are maintained the religion of earth and religion that's from the Quranic, Bible, Torah, Psalm, or religion of heaven, of sky. Why any the human of religion and the factory? Because they are still to life follow the instinct of heart, by the ideas of health, by the friends of health, by the living that's health. Then because the health of human religion, the enemy are always attacked the moral, attack the living on what, living of nature, the attack the art culture of humans, and attack etc. that to be the health of human being religion. You know, that is the danger of nucleus, or the danger not for one person but to any humans. Of human religion onwards, must having the question to the any human organization and state that onwards. First, question to them, what the text of religion? We know the text of religion is the pity to God, the pity to human being. And so, to get this living forehead for never to touch by the fires, by the disaster, and of course by the demons. So, if the human being to kill others, to rob wealth, to rights of others, to beat the body of others, with reason, religions, or states country, whether it's true. Of course, it's mistakes. In the notes of words, the mistakes are by the human being that stop it, also to not follow the code, not have the religions. So we must question, where is the countries, where is the state, where is the organization of them? Then we must attack them with a first diplomacy, demanding the human religion onwards that follow the code are to take us the pity to God and to human being, must question to any person and states instead and the organization to up not by to include the natures of the character to pity God and the human. That's it. We are telling the practice of organization and state country that atheist of the communism and further. The method are this. We are the hereditarians of Prophet Adam and Mother Eva. So, in this woods till the edge that as, that in as, west, north or south, It's only the human being or prophet Adam and Mother Eva that utters the demons as the incarnation of demons. So if they stand in this world, the state countries, the lead of state countries, of course, they are to lead to one people from weird parts, the people from weird family. So then ever agree if the people that then ended or commanded or ruled with a follow that not to pity the God or to pity human being. So they will defeat by the diplomacy that when they are defeated in diplomacy, so must to turn first live in any organization or state countries that they are occupation. So we must to have the people religions that clever and there or feasibility for to fill any organization and states then to end any organization and states to be have to follow to pity to God and to pity the human being. Please check and view and share the words channels have said or the name of family channels, example Lim, Tan, etc. Then in Arabic the name family and Indonesian the tribes Batak have the fame, example Nabi Tupulu, Panjaitan, etc. So, of course, we must to defend the family of human being in words. And the defense is use the follow of the point of religion, that truth, and never to be changed till long as it longs. So, the right of the human being onward, that is to worship to God, to change any chance and rage for pity to God and human being. No, the incident of the tragedies of Rohingya, the people are living from the countries, but the situation just for that is irony from the temple to attack the mosque is impossible because the status of the temple to be the God, to be the human, and defense the God, defense the human. Why the colonies that Muslim and Rohingya tend to chase out like the Muslim as the animal or demons that must live in of the living human being. And we know Rohingya has the weapon of nuclear. And the tragedy of Islamic Church and Rohingya that already to show the world that the demons and the people that astray are living onward for the damage that Islam may be terroristic to cover if the citizens and the power able to attack together. So we must be careful. To telling the intimate to Islamic and the people onwards, I must to carry out the diplomacy with the King of Saudi Arabia and US and any states that to pity the God and to pity the human being. And we will to send a letter to defend the Kaaba and the people with the practice that's simple but brave. So prepare yourself for to pity to God and to pity the human being. Then, if you know the heaven is to await you, you all must carry on the best to God and the best to human being. Live in the interest or the importance or any work that not useful to your fight to God, to your love to the human being, because you are well filed to enter the heaven that waits you. The heaven is judged. The heavens is always right and the heavens can think by the browns and the faith that helps. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.